Okay, before anything at all starts, I just want to preface this by saying, go please subscribe to Death Battles, like, follow, comment, do everything, buy their membership, do everything because support the creators of the thing that we're watching. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. But besides that, uh, yeah, today we're gonna be watching Frieza versus Megatron. I'm not as invested into this fight as I was in the last one. But I guess the thing that I could say is that I'm much more of a fan of Transformers than I am of Dragon Ball. Like, that's not to say that I don't like it or anything. I just haven't really had as much history with it, I suppose, as I've had with Transformers. But uh, even then, my knowledge of Transformers mostly comes from like watching the movies, I guess, which I know is not the best metric, but it is something, but I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be using any of the movie stuff. I'm pretty sure that they said they're going to be using the cartoon and stuff to, gauge the power levels of Megatron and everything else. But honestly, even with all that, something still tells me that there's no fucking way that Frieza is not going to win this. Like, again, I haven't really watched Dragon Ball Z or like Super or anything else, but I still like engage with Dragon Ball. Like I played some of the games like Xenoverse or like Fighters. You know, I played. What else did I play? I think I like tried out some mobile games maybe. I forget. Whatever. And like I watched like a Dragon Ball Abridged and stuff, and like I even watched some episodes, like actual episodes. And I like watch people who watch Dragon Ball, and I have a lot of friends who watch Dragon Ball as well. So like I am like in the know basically on the kind of like power level stuff that the universe has, and like it's just kind of insane. Like Frieza fought a guy who could like literally shake the universe with his punches, and like I just don't see how Megatron can win that. Although what I do have to say is that it's definitely thematically appropriate. Probably like that's probably the reason why they're getting put against each other, which is fine by me. But yeah, again, can't really say that I've been waiting for this one, but it should still be fun. So let's see what happens. It's gonna start the premiere in a second, so we'll get back to it once it starts. I just wanted to like get a little introduction to this. All right, it actually took somewhat longer, like 3 or 4 minutes longer to get into this, but it's starting. So yeah, again, as I already said, going into this thinking that Frieza's probably gonna win, but we'll see. Let's make it a little bit lighter.
Commander from Transformers. When these two dictators collide, the cosmos will tremble. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And
All right, this should be good.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
Hopefully.
out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it's 3D? No way. Dude, no way. Yeah, I also haven't really seen any previews whatsoever, so this should be,
that the universe itself
should be good.
approach. Behold the mighty Lord Frieza.
Also, I'm pretty sure that neither of these characters have been on Death Battle before, so this is gonna be brand new.
Oh, awesome.
Although their franchises have been though, because I'm pretty sure that Optimus was on Death Battle a couple of times, and Goku and Friends definitely were, so...
In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes, really.
I guess you could say Frieza is
God damn it.
more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much
Shut
is
up.
unknown about Frieza's alien race and heritage, only that
Stop making Transformers jokes.
as mutants with
It's Frieza's
abnormally
turn.
high power levels.
Oh, like how the dog said my blood.
I'm gonna try and say quieter
Frieza was so crazy.
than usual, because I want to actually listen to this and, absorb the information, try to guess. Because, they might throw a curveball here.
Accidentally nuke a planet.
Because maybe they'll like downplay Frieza or something. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe there's something I don't know about Megatron.
Conquering worlds one by one and selling them to the highest bidder, just like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected, he'd just kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew. Just like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself. Especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
God damn it.
Comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his
Dude, both of these characters are like racist as fuck.
Death wave, death cannon, death saucers. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme here.
Frieza can move mountains with his mind.
It's like another funny thing, I guess. Also, I completely forgot to mention this, but...
The key of others through sheer observation
Wait.
alone. He's fast enough to keep up with
Okay.
Goku's ki.
I don't think that's gonna matter against Megatron, but we'll see.
Absorbed for a spirit bomb against
Uh,
Kid Buu.
I removed the YouTube sucks logo thing that I had over the video last time. We'll see what happens. If I get into no trouble with this, then it should be fine to watch it just like this. Cause I'm still commentating and giving my thoughts, so this should be like, I guess, transformative enough. We'll see. We'll see. It's just that I wouldn't, like, if it does get taken down, then I wouldn't mind it too much. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh. Yeah. Dude, if Frieza wins and he doesn't win by freaking finger blasting a planet, I'm gonna be disappointed. Yes, you heard what I said. Shut up.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot, and
Oh.
accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yep, I know that. Seen that plenty of times in Xenoverse. And abridged. Oh.
And left afloat in the vacuum.
Destroyed.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other Dragon Ball villains, he can't heal on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
Hey, yo, what?
With just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new transformation capable of surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
That's a level of laziness I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan.
DeviantArt Frieza.
A significantly
Okay, that's a good one.
Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the
Okay, yep.
Beerus, and the shockwaves of their punches were able to reach the edges of existence
Yeah.
in a few seconds.
Okay.
200
So they are gonna
times
use that.
the speed of light, and that is before so many years of power-ups and training.
And I'm like Frieza was able to keep up with the blue form, so with Super Saiyan got Super Saiyan, so like sure he didn't beat him, but he was still able to keep up.
A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing
What?
Lord of the Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's
Excuse me.
strongest.
So did the quality of the video just drop?
All along.
Come on.
No.
Give us another prediction. Oh.
Oh, it's
Wiz,
dead.
I think you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their
Oh.
universe and beat Jiren, a being comparable to the gods of destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the
Jeez.
universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to
The
keep.
volume just a little
This
bit.
almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it just to talk in between the cuts and the ads. I already feel like they kind of set this up to be in Frieza's favor, cause yeah, I mean they gave the impressive number of like the destructive force, right? So like he can destroy a whole planet and like shake the freaking universe, or like he's like comparable to that, right? but they haven't really given anything in terms of like, durability or speed. And I feel like usually in Death Battle when they don't do that, it's kind of like in order to save it for the end analysis, right? So that like they could give Megatron all these impressive numbers, and then at the end, like, whoops, I guess his laser cannon is actually like not as impressive as you thought, like against this specific opponent. Okay, let's get back into it.
You
But
either
yeah,
die a hero,
we'll see,
or
we'll
you
see.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society, rather than letting them choose for themselves.
So they're
Born
using
into this
comic
repressive
books and
caste
stuff?
system, Megatron of Tarn
Oh.
dreamed of something more.
Or maybe not.
Giant Hasbro toy robot.
Because I'm pretty sure there was like an IDW Transformers comic, right? Or something like that.
The oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa! Politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron
no.
was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So, were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime? Never
Oh,
seen
shut
it.
up.
Wasn't
Shut
too
up. That
bad.
was
The Civil
horrible.
War
That was a
started
horrible
between
joke.
The two groups lasted 9 million fucking years.
Shut
And
up,
again,
Broomstick.
Remember, toy robots.
He was
Oh.
aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These
Actually,
projectiles are
isn't
so fast, they're able to
G1
execute
Transformers
at ground level
also
after a single second.
still the same
By scaling
continuity as
the
like
surface of
War
Earth
for
using the angle
Cybertron,
of
like the
each shot,
game?
The fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But like me, the
That's
fusion
pretty
cannon needs a
fast.
little time to recharge between
Probably
shots.
nowhere
So
near as
Megatron's
fast
got
as
some
it needs
tools
to be,
keep the
but
job
we'll
going.
see.
He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Megs literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air.
Oh,
and
how
open up a force
impressive.
field known as a
Oh, no.
panic bubble.
Now, it might seem like a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside, but that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertron.
I wonder if that's gonna be like
the Autobot leader Optimus Prime,
what he
who
uses
can toss
against
around
Frieza
oil
to like
tankers weighing
maybe
hundreds
make him
of
not as
thousands of
fast,
tons.
or like
And
his
Megatron's
speed
battalion
matter not
was
as
tough
much.
enough to survive an
We'll see.
explosion so massive it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron's mass and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic energy, Megatron must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 nenatons of TNT, enough to annihilate a small star. He can even
Yeah,
keep up
see,
with
that's what I'm
Megatron's
saying. It's like
Starscream, who can fly
they're giving
across
all the
galaxies
numbers to
from Earth
Megatron, so
Cybertron
like
hundreds of thousands
here's
of
his
times.
durability, here's
He
his
wouldn't
like
be
the
a
speed of his
Transformer without being
lasers.
able to
and stuff.
transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
And a gun! Just a gun. Walter B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Deceptive buddies point him at people and fire?
sometimes he can fire himself too.
Oh my god. That looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs.
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be
Oh,
mutually
what?
annihilated in a brilliant release
Excuse
of energy
me?
defined by E equals MC squared. It doesn't matter how durable the matter
Okay,
is,
that's
it
pretty,
will be destroyed at the
busted.
subatomic level.
As Megatron's war for control of Cybertron dragged on, all of
I'm
his
not sure if
powerful
Frieza can survive
ideals
that.
started to
We'll
fall
see.
to the wayside.
In essence, there used to be a point to
It
the
has to
war.
hit him still,
Now,
so
war was the point. His only goal left was to rule Cybertron with a literal iron fist.
That's where
I get it,
Megatron's
'cause he's
greatest
a
weapon
robot.
came into play. His mind. The dude is a strategic and tactical genius who's always thinking 10 steps ahead.
He's fought powerful Transformers like Grimlock, Predaking, and the Decepticon. a being with the power of an entire
Decepticon.
evil universe behind it.
A Decepticon. That's still stupid. It sounds dumb.
Shockwave, both of whom could utilize the energy of that same universe.
Megatron once sealed himself inside an Omniglobe and commanded 1,000 real-life battles at once, funneling every
Makes
iota of
sense. He's a robot,
intelligence
so
into his brain at the same time. The sheer deluge of data would be incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass kicking ended up as a draw, and the only true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet in ruins and its civilization extinguished, the Cybertronian Golden Age was long over. And the vanguard of its destruction was Megatron.
Who's now a crusty Saturday morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day and a hate boner for his bone-headed second in command, Starscream.
After countless millennia
Dude,
of
Starscream's so much funnier.
with his
I like
Boy
him
Scout
more.
rival, Megatron's brilliant mind finally turned inward. He remembered that his early writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why you started
Bullshit.
fighting in the first place? Would the memory get lost in the cloud?
In what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after millions of years of indefinite war,
What?
the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides. Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron
There you go.
transformed.
Now you
Death Battle is sponsored by
did the right
You ever
joke.
felt like your very own brain is getting in your way? I'm not just talking about maniacal
Yeah, I mean,
geniuses like myself.
yeah, let's mute it again. I am keeping my prediction. I'm pretty sure that like Frieza's gonna win. The only thing that's like to be worried about is like that antimatter thing. But besides that, I don't think he had literally like what I think Megatron's only win condition is if he traps Frieza in that bubble, if that can even hold him, which I doubt. And then just use the antimatter cannon thing that like summons the black hole. That is like the only thing he can do to beat him. But yeah, I mean like it was interesting to find out about the G1 Transformers lore. Because again, I've never really like I'm a fan of Transformers like in general. But I've never really watched the original cartoon. I'm pretty sure I watched like the 3D one. Like a little bit of it.
The combatants are
Also,
set.
let's
Run the
okay, let's
gamut
watch
for all
this.
possibilities.
But yeah, it's mostly
Death Battle!
just the movies and the games for Transformers for me. Well, let's see. This should be in 3D, so. Also, I guess he ended up being a hero in the end, like Megatron, which is kind of interesting. So I guess this is another like hero versus villain battle.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever. I, Lord Frieza, claim this world as my own. Cheer for me or...
So interesting that they have two 3D battles in a row.
I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands, organic scum!
Oh, oh,
I love it when they monologue back.
they're both racist! Let's go! Bullshit.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse.
The voices are pretty good too, honestly.
Is that clunky robot body too slow to
He
keep up?
is that the same guy from the Abridged series? Oh, there's the bubble. It doesn't matter though, I guess. He immediately broke him out of it on his own. Oh. Like, I'm pretty sure that Frieza doesn't even have to go into gold form to beat him, like, realistically speaking. Also, didn't that kind of need to be reloaded or something? Also, he's kind of small, I just noticed. He's only, like, a little bit larger than Frieza. Oh, shit. Nice. That's a big explosion. He's a tank. Oh, fuck. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if it's gonna be over anywhere, it will be here. I like the song too. Wait, was that like a Kill la Kill reference, or am I insane? Oh. Oh, he's gonna. Oh shit. He's gonna turn into a gun. Oh, is he using? I think he's using the antimatter cannon. Well. I guess he did finger blast the planet.
Always happen. I give it 5 minutes.
Behold the mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable cretinous worm! I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in
I forgot about the black form.
Die a fool's death.
Uh-oh. No way. Oh. He's alive, right? Yeah.
You will die by my hand.
Well, I guess he did a lot of damage at least. Yeah, it's over. And there goes the planet. There goes Cybertron, I guess.
Cybertronians must kill them all.
Wrong again, Frieza. It was actually 1 minute and
Yep.
10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a clear edge.
I don't see it. I don't see Megatron winning.
Would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it was.
And that was
Oh,
a real
really?
possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't
That's
go his
true.
way, he has a tendency to freak
Snap.
However,
Yeah.
Frieza has survived getting most of his
I've seen
body
that movie,
obliterated.
like the one where he turns into Golden Frieza. It's the one thing I've seen for sure.
Have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react, and Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron
Yeah.
scaled to characters who could cross galaxies, Frieza has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he
Yeah.
certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus's Punch Clash. Since Universe 7
Pretty sure, like, I don't think they even gave Frieza most. Actually, let me wait.
And that
Let me wait.
feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently
Well.
beyond him. There was just no way.
All right,
Megatron was
never
strong
mind.
enough to keep up.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
Shut up! I saw that joke coming from a mile away. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god,
Thanks for
dude.
watching, and hey, are you a Death
Oh,
Metal member? We've got a
okay,
ballot
let's
on
see
right
who's
now, where
next.
members
Let's
can
see who's
choose a
next.
matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our champions.
Oh, dude, I want to see that fight so much. The one on the bottom right, Simon versus Kyle from TC. Like Simon, obviously from Green Lagoon. Oh, is that Makima versus? Oh shit! Okay, that should be interesting. I'm pretty sure Gojo just swipes, right? I am like 99% sure.
So click that join button and jump into our
Let me
champions Discord.
just want to see it again. I don't know why. I just want to. I'm not even that big of a fan of Chainsaw Man or what's it called, Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's just a cool fight that kind of fits, dude. Okay, October 23rd. I'll definitely be there for that. It's probably gonna be in 2D. Oh, but man, I mean, okay, this is definitely not as hype of a match for me specifically as Alex Mercer versus Cole McGrath was, but it was still a really damn good one. I'd say like the winner was pretty obvious, but it was still entertaining. Like there's just fights sometimes where you just want to see it happen for the sake of it happening. Like what I mean by that is that like the characters are like similar in their nature and like what they do and who they are, so that you just like want to see them interact, right? Like what would happen. Then I mean, this gave us that. It was pretty cool. I liked it. The thing that I was gonna say is that uh well, I mean, what I was gonna say is kind of got invalidated kind of by the end of it, but I was gonna say that they kind of lowballed Frieza because I'm pretty sure that in the Tournament of Power, uh, he kept up with Jiren, who was like multi fucking universal ability, could destroy like a million universes in a fucking sneeze, kind of strong, and they didn't mention that. And like, sure, I'm pretty sure he had help from Goku, but he was still able to like keep up against him, right? So that should count towards something. But then at the end of it, they said that at this point in the manga, he's so much stronger than he was even in the Tournament of Power because now he has the Black Frieza form, and he's even stronger than Goku, who was in the Tournament of. Basically, they already said what I wanted to say, but they're obviously more up to date on Dragon Ball than I am. So yeah, but yeah, this was an incredible fight. Again, go follow Death Battle. Go follow their like I don't know what they have like. I don't remember if they have a Twitter, but definitely go subscribe to their channel, like the video, leave a comment, say that it was freaking awesome, be a member for them, do whatever, right? Do everything before. I don't know if you watch this video before or after you watch that, but you should definitely go watch them first. Uh, as for me, you should also leave a like on this video if you liked it. If you want me to watch more death battles, I guess, because I'm pretty like enjoying this a lot. So it's pretty fun. Leave a comment as well. Subscribe for more. Leave a like. And if you're watching this as it comes out, I should be going live on Twitch really soon to play some video games. So come hang out too. I should leave that in the description as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Bye bye.